Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition with me, Bring It On. So last episode I had speculated that the surges in magic that we see here and there were indicative of traps, or an aesthetic. I was wrong. A commenter let me know that those surges that we see are actually affecting my party. So like the poison cloud that appeared last episode, that was one example of what can happen near those surges. Supposedly it can also destroy your gold. I think he had said up to 90%. I've never played through this area before, so I did not know that. That doesn't sound fun to me, so let's hope it doesn't happen. Especially the gold. Oh, a speaking snake. Death awaits, human. Death awaits, and I show the way. Death awaits. What do you mean?
Death awaits, and I show the way.
You mentioned that. Can you be more specific? What kind of death?
Death and death alone. Pass me and you will see.
Anything else to add?
The death awaits.
I'll take what little you've told me into consideration. Thanks and farewell.
Stay out.
With vengeance.
Okay. I don't think that I will stay out. I'm actually more eager than ever to now go in. There's a trap somewhere.
Yep, got it.
Is it a one-time deal?
Yeah.
Good to go.
Seems like it might be a one-time deal. Okay. Aye. Yip. Awoo. And Rog. Come here, you puny dog men.
One of our tricks worked. That Etten is just a scary illusion, but those gnolls don't know any better.
They'll hightail it out of here and never come back. It was a trick. These ones must be the ones who done it. So hungry. Get them. We'll cut them up for stew. And grr. Weird that it went... Huh.
Victory unclear. Destruction certain. I shall over.
Is she bleeding? No, acid. Well, that's not a big deal.
I can carry no more.
Oh, sure you
Your
can,
item
buddy.
is on the ground.
So I gave you all these containers.
It is done.
Oh, it should be fine. I hope so, anyway.
I turned to shield you and have lost my spell.
Someone give me a
I
hand over
am
here.
not such.
You can heal her. He has regeneration at least. Or, no, Anman had that ring, didn't he?
Now I remember why traveling with you was always so fun.
Wait. Oh, because we have this darn surge thing going on in this area. There's a chance to fail your castings. I do know about that. But I don't think it indicates that in your effects. Maybe magical energy is that effect? Yeah, I think magical energy.
Simple.
There's a chance at failure, spell failure, whenever you try to cast a spell. Pretty miserable. Why is she regenerating her health? I don't remember what I gave her that would do that. Oh, no, never mind, the Iron Stone.
If you wish.
Completely forgot about that. I'm assuming this bear is going to talk to us as well. I'll send him ahead.
What?
Or is he going to run away?
You asked for it.
With vengeance!
Averine, guide my blade!
Alright. Wyverns aren't really a threat. Go up this way. Yeah, avoided that surge. Did anything happen? I said my gold, so
Averine, guide my blade!
this is all that really matters. Alright, bear, sorry, but
You asked for it.
you're worth a pretty penny, and well, in experience, not in actual pennies.
Guide my blade!
Couldn't make enough without my wounds.
Oh, not that
Someone give
much.
me a hand over here, please.
It might be worth resting.
If
Yeah,
you wish.
we'll be fine. I managed to keep my paladin on the front line. We'll be okay regardless.
Get down, everyone!
Alright. This bridge appears rotted and uncrossable. The water flowing beneath is polluted with magic. It has an unwholesome, eerie look that is distinctly unwelcoming.
Oh, I remember this one. Watch this.
Yeah, I figured that was the case.
Isn't this great? You don't want to know how many eyelashes I had to yank out to make this work.
I probably don't, actually. That doesn't sound fun. Sounds like an obsessive-compulsive disorder. There's a variant of obsessive-compulsive disorders that you pull out like all your facial hair. Wait. Oh, there it is. It's like, I'm done here.
Yeah,
Or not.
yeah.
Hello, Hayes? Hayes?
I'm home! Hey, hey, hey! God, that never gets old, does it? Good to see you. And you too, Talana. Sorry it took me so long to get back. Long story short, I gave away my last talisman. Teleporting didn't work, and I had to walk here from the city. This person helped clear a path through the woods. Stop giving them dirty looks, Hayes. You have no reason to be suspicious. They're a good sort.
Perhaps I misjudged you. I'm Hayes.
Pardon, my husband. It is a pleasure to meet you. I am Talana.
A pleasure to meet you as well, Talana. And you, Hayes.
Great! I can really feel the bond of you. Best get down to business quick, though. As you might have guessed, we need help against the Thayans.
They have an organization that's kidnapping, studying, and doing who knows what else to wild mages. They call it the Order of Eight Staves.
Talana, Hayes, and I created the hidden refuge about a month ago.
Sorry, there's an owl outside my window, unless it's in-game. But it sounded like it was outside my window. We have owls where I live. Anyway, it's more than a sanctuary. It's our little way of organizing efforts against the Red Wizards. I haven't been back in a while, so Talana probably has some news. Do you have any questions before she tells us what's been happening? How did you three meet?
I just come to Katla, and I saw these two in the bridge district. There was something familiar about them.
Sorry, I was listening for the owl again. Wild magic users are pretty fascinating, turning heads wherever they go, you know? Or maybe the smell of singed hair tipped me off.
Don't be silly, Nira. You weren't nearly close enough to smell us, and I hadn't had a wild surge for days.
Alright, I'm pretty sure the owl is in-game.
Oh, right, thanks. Warning, Talana is so literal-minded.
If you tell her she needs to catch 40 winks, the next thing you know she'll be pawing carefully at her eyes. Understood. Now where were you?
Oh, right. So, Hayes and Talana noticed me following them and thought I was an agent of the Order.
They cornered me, and we all let loose. The only reason we didn't fry each other is because the cowed wizard showed up. They gave us their little warning, the three of us started talking, we realized that we had what we had in common. The rest is history.
Anything else you want to know?
Tell me more about the Order.
Beyond their eagerness to hunt us down like stray kobolds, we don't know much.
Their interest in wild magic certainly does seem extraordinary. I mean, I'm a wild mage, right? But I'm into other things too. Really long walks, carrying lots of gems, and crossbow bolts, men with beards, the list goes on. But the Order is obsessed. So it sounds.
The woman you saw, Laneth, seems to be their leader, at least in Amn.
It seems like every Thayan I've ever met is another Thayan's puppet. Who knows who's really pulling their strings? Alright, tell us the latest news, Talana.
Very well. After you left, Nira, I was able to recruit 2 wild mages. With your rescue of Merith...
She got here safe then? Oh, that's great. Merith is the little girl I gave my talisman to in Katla.
Right. With Merith and the 2 new wild mages, there are now 11 of us.
I tried to recruit one more, now a mage named Daxus, but he refused.
Really? Did your husband give him a dirty look?
No. He said that he was too famous and too powerful to be kidnapped by red wizards. He doesn't really understand the danger of the Order.
Another problem that's come up. Noctur, that's our magical artificer, Donald, has run out of materials for the talismans of the Hearthfire that teleport us to the camp.
I see. Well, I'm glad you're here. Sounds like we've got lots of work to do.
Feel free to look around the camp and talk to people. If you want to help out, Noctur would be a good person to start with. Thank you, Nira. I'm glad to help.
We'd be grateful for any help you could give.
Please speak to me before you leave the refuge. I think Dexus could be in grave danger. It'd be wonderful if you could convince him to come here soon. Alright, Hayes, what's up?
Sorry I was abrupt earlier. Did you need something?
Hello, Hayes. I had some questions for you.
Okay, shoot.
Tell me about Talana.
She's my wife. You've met her. If you want to know more about her, she's standing right over there.
I see. Can I ask you something else?
Okay, shoot.
Tell me about yourself. What did you do before all this?
I made money trading in clothes and textiles. Now, as you can see, I stand in the middle of the woods and guard lunatics.
That's quite a change. Can I ask you something else?
Okay, shoot.
You seem unhappy here. Why is that?
I was a merchant. Talana and I had a place in Atkatla and a small country home near trade meet.
Now I'm poor, hunted, and in no position to be doling out favors. But that's why I'm here, isn't it? For the sake of charity. You don't seem to value your mission very highly.
It's not really my mission, is it? Chance brought me here.
Don't mind Hayes. He plays the role of surly grandpa around here.
Anything else? Or are we done?
I do have something else to ask.
Okay, shoot.
Can you tell me anything about the other wild mages?
Nothing nice. If you're curious about them, talk to them.
Very well.
Okay, shoot.
Has the Order been much trouble?
That's why we're here, isn't it?
Of course.
Okay, shoot.
Never mind. Farewell.
It is done.
I'll grab that first.
Yes.
Alright, Talana, let's
Hello
talk.
again. I hope looking around has convinced you to help.
I already said I was going to.
The elven mage I mentioned, Daxus Terralone, is at Delasar's Inn in Athkatla's Bridge district.
I'm not sure how he spends his days, but evenings he can be found in the inn's common room. Please go and convince him to come to us. He's certain to attract the Order's attention soon, if he hasn't already. I consider it done.
Thank you so much. My husband is journeying to Athkatla for supplies.
I'll make sure his visit overlaps with yours. Ideally, you'd use one of Noctar's talismans to send Daxus to us, but if Noctar can't forge one in time, Hayes can escort him here. Hayes will be south of Delasar's if you need him. I need to take care of a few things first, but you can trust me to get this done.
Good, good. Do you have any questions before you get going?
I'd like to hear more about Hayes. He's your husband?
Yes, and he's a good man to put up with all this.
I know he'd rather be back in Athkatla or in Trademeet, but our talents as wild mages mean we can't live ordinary lives. Not until the Thayan threat and Am is gone, anyway. He may seem gruff, but as his wife, I can tell you that he is tolerant and kind.
Any other questions?
Tell me more about Daxus. How will I recognize him?
An odd character. But look at the company I keep.
He seemed overconfident. Like many wild mages I've met, he has an independent streak that's less a streak than an entire canvas. You'll see what I mean when you meet him. Don't worry about being able to recognize him. That won't be a problem.
Any other questions?
How do you feel about the hidden refuge?
Nira is passionate about it, and her passion is somewhat contagious.
Somewhat contagious? Thanks for the ringing endorsement, Talana.
I just wish it weren't necessary.
Hayes and I are willing to do whatever it takes to keep our magical brothers and sisters safe. I'd rather have a quiet home in the city than hide out here. But the refuge is far, far better than rotting in some red wizard's laboratory.
Any other questions?
Has Nira been helpful?
Hold it. You never told me you were gonna ask for references.
More than helpful.
See?
The hidden refuge simply wouldn't exist if not for her.
It was her idea to set up camp here, to install the magical wards, and to recruit other wild mages to the cause.
Pretty good, huh?
Any other questions?
No. There is much work to be done. Farewell.
Farewell. Tomorrow be with you. And may you find Daxus less stubborn than I did.
Well, have a high charisma score.
What?
That's usually all it takes. Alright, Miranda?
If
Who are
you
you?
wish.
Don't matter. Want some ride? Course you do.
I am Donald. Who might you be?
Name's Miranda. Pleased to see your face and make its acquaintance. I'm no good with names. If you can remember mine, you've already beaten me. I forgot yours by the end of the first syllable.
I take it you sell drinks.
Nah, let's just try and keep camp spirits up for 3. No selling.
There's nothing to do in the woods but drink, and do as the beasts do. But there ain't no beast here, just loons if you catch me. So it's like my ma used to say, drink's my husband, drink's my lord, and drink's my tryst when I get bored. I have some questions if you don't mind.
Go ahead and ask.
You're a dwarf and a wild mage? I've never heard of such a thing.
Aye, it's odd enough.
But you've heard of a dwarf who likes to drink, I'm sure. So at least I'm half right, aye? Or at least half wrong.
Oh, you're sharp. A clever tongue.
Now that's something I like in a man.
Now, as to your question,
I don't know why, but since I was a lass, there were always 2 things I wanted more than anything else in life. To make my foes go whoosh, and strong, endless drink. I had talent, aye. Rare talent. Wild talent. Lost my clan because of it, but there's some trades worth making.
is that all? Or do you have something else that needs asking?
I do have another question, actually.
Go ahead and ask.
How did you come to be here?
That's quite a tale. I'll just give you the short version.
I was one of the very first Talana and Nira rescued. I was already in the Order's clutches when those 2 flanked my escorts, and let loose with some of the wildest, heaven-heaving stuff I had ever seen.
Nahal's reckless dreamer is some spell, I'll say.
Anyway, I made myself home here quick enough after that.
Is that all? Or do you have something else that needs asking?
More
Go
questions?
ahead and ask.
Are you quite a drinker, huh?
I've had my share.
Ha! I see that look. More than my share. Though not more than my fair share. And any share is fair enough to me. But to be more than a thimble. Be it more than a thimble. So, I'm your average dwarf. Except for one thing, maybe.
Maybe it's the wild mage in me coming out. I can't stand not tasting something new once in a while.
Most dwarves will drink the same mountain swill from crib to dust crib, but I'm always hankering for the latest brew. Old Viatri in trade meat was just getting a shipment from Lurien I'd dearly love to sample. If you happen to run by his place in your travels, get a cask of it for me, and I'll pay you well.
Was that all? Or do you have something else that needs asking?
I think
Go
that's
ahead
it.
and ask.
Alright, I'll be going. Farewell. A lot of people to talk to here. I will talk to Barad Ding. Or Barad Ding.
What? Oh, greetings.
What's wrong? You seem to be looking for something.
Looking? Yes, I am looking for something. Somebody, in fact. Somebody's to be most accurate of all. Abbot, Connie, Alta, Divine, Chanticleer, Evo, Lucy, and Nectar. Seen them about?
These people are your friends? They're lost?
They aren't people. They're very different from people. They're wise and vast, beautiful, soft and agile. They're cats. My sweet little babies.
I'm sorry to hear. Let's see. You're missing your cats? Perhaps I can do something. Tell me more about you.
Gosh, I'm Barad Ding. My father was Barbol Ding. My mother was Ismera Ding, nay Dad.
Born and raised in Amn, discovered my wild magic at the age of 33, and employed for 42 years as a tax clerk in the government district. Great dislike for rhubarb. Most importantly, my cats are missing. Very well. What can I do to aid you?
Wonderful. There are 8, and they can only be in one place now, the wild forest.
Just take this food and lure them to you. If you bring all 8 back, I'll give you a reward. I apologize if I was rude earlier. I think nothing of it. Farewell, Barad. I will return with your cats.
What do you want?
A lot of people to talk to here. Okay. Let's keep finding more and more. Guess we can keep that there. We'll tuck this.
I have had to drop what
Over
you
there.
gave me.
Actually-
I have only 2 arms and no more space.
Let's do it like that. Give this to her. Alright, King Grom. Or Graham.
If you wish.
The agents of the Society of the Black Mantle. We thought you might come for us. Good thing we have an assortment of items with which to defeat you.
Oh, you must have me confused with someone else. My name is Donald.
It is? Well, you're not part of the Society as far as we know, unless you're in disguise like that troublesome genie. We knew it. We saw the twinkle in your eye just now. Go on, go on! We have our mortality and the dismal destiny of our kingdom to contemplate.
Our heir is enslaved by an evil wizard, for all we know, and may at this very moment be cleaning a kitchen coop on some forlorn crag. You seem to be in quite the state. Is there anything I can do to help?
Help? No. We've always solved our problems by ourselves, and in the most ludicrous ways imaginable. Off with you!
Very well then. Farewell.
Poor King Graham. He's a wild mage, all right, but he needs other kinds of help. Lana and I saved him from a beating by some thugs at the Copper Coronet. That "we" stuff didn't go over well. Neither did the random color sprays.
Is that it?
That magic fruit would have made us whole.
Alright, so no quest for him. It's probably for the best. Alright, Zaviak.
Whoa, long time no see. Wait, I guess you just have one of those faces, man. Who are you? Me? I'm standing here, relaxing in the breeze, you know?
So I see. Who are you?
Zavia, good to meet you. What was your name again? Well, it doesn't really matter, I guess. You see all these trees around us?
Yes, of course I see the trees.
But do you see them? I could stand here and watch them for hours. This forest is, like, immense.
Yeah, man, I see it. The immensity.
It's everything. It's like the whole universe rolled into a ball of wild green forest life. You know, I really wish Wilson were here. He'd love to see this.
You know, I wonder if I can bring him back here. Wilson.
That's right. Best bear in the world. That guy had heart, you know. Anyway, I haven't seen him around for a bit. Tell him I said hey if you see him. I'm gonna get back to doing the brews.
We might grab Wilson when we go back, because we have to go to Athkatla for the next quest anyway. It's probably worth grabbing him.
Zaviak's great, but I think he got knocked on the head a few too many times in the Black Pits. He's our resident alchemist. We only use his potions as a last resort. His magic tends to make them go a little funny.
Huh?
Hey man, you're back. I hope you bring Wilson around one of these days.
Do you have time for some questions?
Sorry man, I'm in the middle of something beautiful that I can't really explain.
Right on, brother. Alright, Reginald. Let us exchange words.
I've heard of you. I'll make this short. I'm Reginald. You're not. Talk's done.
Hello, Reginald. I see you're a half-orc.
So you have eyes. Good.
Well, thank you.
No more talking. Go.
Wait, I have some questions for you.
Idle chat makes me angry. Go.
Reginald gets angry very easily. Hayes didn't want him here at all on account of his temper.
I thought changing his name from Rugler to Reginald would help, but... Well, you can take the name out of the half-orc tribesman, but you can't take the half-orc tribesman out of the half-orc tribesman.
Why are you still here? I said go.
Relax, Reginald. Perhaps you're unhappy because you haven't had a good long talk in a while.
That's it. I'll give you one chance to walk away, else I attack.
Very well. I'm walking away. Well, you know what? Is that a challenge? I cannot stand down from a challenge.
You die, you die! Yeah.
I can't actually fight him, so,
Yes.
Alright, let's go talk to, I guess, Noctor next.
Welcome. Nira brought you, so I trust you're a good sword. She has done so much for me, for Talana, for everyone. I am Noctor, also known as Noctor the Fizzle.
Not the most complimentary sobriquet, but apt. What can I do for you? I've never seen this word before. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. Greetings, Noctor. Why don't you tell me a bit about yourself?
Me? Well, I was among the first to see the wisdom in setting up camp here.
I think I speak for us all when I say I hope it's a temporary measure, that the threat from Thay will pass, or at least diminish. While it is strong, I feel we have no choice but to band together, do what we can to protect our own.
As for me, what can I say? I'm from Person, trade city here in Arm.
I'm a fair hand with metal and wood. Some have called me a craftsman. I call myself a tinker. It's a bit less pretentious. I do have a knack with certain magic items.
Is there anything else you want to discuss?
Now tell me a bit about yourself. Okay, I've already read that.
Is there anything else you want to discuss?
Why do they call you the Fizzled?
Have you ever seen wild magic at work? If you have, consider yourself lucky.
It rarely works at all. I'm particularly prone to having spells fizzle.
I have a theory that the magical energy that seems to fizzle is really just stored up inside.
It helps me do what I do best, craft magical trinkets. But it's just a theory, and it's possible I developed it to make myself feel better.
Is there anything else you want to discuss?
Tell me about the talismans of the Hearthfire.
They can only be used once, and the components to create them are quite costly. But in these dangerous times, they are necessary.
I suppose you'd be willing to search it for and donate some of the things I need. I'd be happy to help in any way I can.
Wonderful, wonderful. I hope you do not have second thoughts when you hear what the items are. One talisman of the Hearthfire requires a silver necklace, 2 diamonds, and 3,000 gold pieces.
I don't spend the gold. I melt it down and must have a large supply, so I get things just right. Very well. Consider it done.
Excellent. Return to me with the items, and I should be able to make the talisman in short order. Is there anything else you want to discuss?
Do you sell any of your magical crafts?
Plus, no. Most of the items I make these days do not be much use to adventurers.
Crafting such things is within my power, but I have my work cut out for me, mending and making things for the camp.
Is there anything else you want to discuss?
No, that is all for now. Farewell.
It is done.
Alright. Can I... Is he done chasing me? Well, I'd like the battle music to stop.
Oh, I didn't do anything.
Curate call. Hi. Why, hello there. Hi. What is your name, boy? Kirik. Kirkirik, eh? That's quite a long name you have. Not Kirkirik, Kirik. Well, my name is Donald. What do you think of that? Donald? That's a silly name. Hey. Silly? Why is it silly? It sounds like a baby name. Are you mocking me? That's not nice. Nuh-uh. No. Bye. I don't want to talk anymore. Okay, Marith?
Hi there. You're friends with Talana, right? I'm Marith.
Hello, Marith. Yes, we are.
I'm her friend too. Hayes is not my friend though. Don't tell Talana, but he is mean. Anyway, Talana, she's been real good to me since I came here.
I'm sure she has. She seems a pleasant sort.
Yes. I like Miranda too. She's funny.
There aren't many other girls in the camp except for Kirik's mom, but she always seems sad. Kirik is a boy, but he's fun anyway. I'm glad he's here.
Hey, I'm here too. Or at least I'm here right now. Do you remember me saving you from that witch?
Oh yeah! You're the one with pink hair. Thank you. I really miss my mom though.
Let's see. I understand. I never knew my mother, and I lost my father. The one who raised me, anyway. My other father is gone too, I suppose.
Hey, I didn't know my dad, and you didn't know your mom, so we're kind of the same, you and me. You know what? My mom gave me a hairband that was hers.
Her hair is so pretty and long. Much longer than mine. I lost it. Right before I came here. I wish I could have it back. I'll look for it, Marith. If I find it, I'll bring it back to you.
Really? That would be great! Before I disappeared, I was where the big bridge is in the city.
I think I lost it near some boxes close to where that witch chased me. Perhaps it'll turn... yeah, there are many crates in that part of the bridge district. I'll look for it there.
I hope you find it and bring it back. I think you will. Bye!
I know we've got other things to deal with, but I feel responsible for her in a weird way.
I'd really like to help her out. Boo says we should find the hairband. Boo believes the children are our future. Alright, good job, Boo. I think that was everybody, right? Oh, I didn't talk to the mother.
Greetings. I am Amanis Kal, lately of Kalimshan. This is my son, Kirik. Welcome to the hidden refuge. I overheard Helena speaking to you. I hope that you can help us. You must have many questions. If you have any for me, I'd be pleased to answer them.
How'd you come to be here, Amanis?
Not long ago, I fled to Athkatla with my son.
I took a room that overlooked the water. It was quiet, but I was very afraid of the Red Wizards would find me and Kirik. I was also afraid that I would soon run out of money.
By chance, I overheard another guest at the inn, an elf named Daxus, discussing a wild mage camp.
Oh, that idiot. You cannot imagine my astonishment. He's speaking to Talana. Oh, well, if she was talking to her, okay. I interrupted, explained myself, and implored her to take us here. Kirik has the talent too, you know. A fact with which I struggle.
That is my tale, or part of it. Would you like to know anything else?
You're from Kalimshan?
Yes, I am a Kalishite, originally from the great city of Kalimport.
As a traveling performer, however, I have not stayed in any one place for long since I was a child, though I never left Kalimshan until recently.
That is my tale, or part of it. Would you like to know anything else?
What happened to Kirik's father?
Alas, his death is partly why I am here, so far from the country that I know and love.
He was also a wild mage, and together we used our unique gifts to entertain. I know now how foolish and dangerous this was. The performing gave us places in the world, and the chance to raise our son well.
Emissaries of the Order saw one of our performances and killed my husband on the spot.
I was lucky and escaped, fleeing with my Kirik to Amn. Forgive me for crying. We have a saying in Kalimshan. The ocean is made of a mother's tears.
That is my tale, or part of it. Would you like to know anything else?
Nothing more for now. Thank you, Amanis, and farewell. I feel like I messed up a conversation option with Kirik.
Simple.
But, oh well. Alright, it's probably a good place to call it here. Oh, let's rest first. Alright, in the next episode we have a few quests to take care of. We'll start in the Wild Forest gathering cats. We have to go back to the Tethir Forest because I missed something there. Might be worth jumping back there real fast, actually, so I don't forget. So let's do that. I'm gonna go a little over time. Forest of Tethir. Again, supposedly I missed something to the southeast here. Again, this is not an area I remember very well. Like, I didn't remember Corrin even being. Being in this neck of the woods.
Vengeance.
I'll show you a...
Please. That's it?
What?
Victory unclear. Destruction certain.
Alright, then Jaheira, you can just cast heal on her.
Right well, for now you will die. What do you want?
Oh, Mince.
If you wish.
Chill out, buddy. We'll have time to deal with that right now.
Right you are.
Yep, I missed a whole bunch of stuff over here. So it seems. Alright, fine, Minsk.
Yes.
Fight the moose.
Yeah.
He's on his own little adventure back there where I'm trying to wrap up. Darn it, Minsk. Oh wait, he's not unconfused yet. Never mind.
What?
Keep doing your thing, Minsk. What a jerk.
All right.
That's what happens whenever I try to stretch out the episode.
This isn't working. This isn't working. This isn't working. This isn't working.
Where Minsk goes, evil stands
This isn't
aside.
working.
Sorry, Mazzy, it doesn't need to work.
This isn't working. This isn't working. Fair enough, my friend.
Alright, Mazzy, if you're that worried about it, go up this way and scout. See what's up here. A whole bunch of stuff. Okay.
You point, I pop. Jump on my sword while you can, evil. I won't be as gentle.
Every time. I'm gonna add one more thing to the episode, and it turns into a whole other adventure.
I go forth.
Which is probably okay.
Mine is the fist
Of course, everyone's down here pulling panthers.
Yes, it is done.
She's the person you don't want in your
Very
MMO
well.
raid group. Pulling all the unnecessary mobs.
Foggier than usual.
Is that what's up here?
Stop.
Oh, I think that leads us to the Elven City, actually. That's for later.
As I thought.
Great fun!
Simple.
At your command.
If you wish.
Alright. And we can exit down here as well, so that makes things a little
That
easier.
shouldn't be too difficult. In Alvarine's name, it will be done.
Out with it.
Alright, there it is. Is anything up here? Yep, okay.
If you wish.
Let's hope I didn't miss anything else in this forest, because that's going to do it for me. I think. Let's see, a bullet +2. We'll give that to Jaheira. Tuck that up there. What else did we pick up? Some darts. Then a bow. Mana bow +4. We'll look at that in a second. Let's make sure there's nothing else in here. Don't think that there is. But that kind of looks like a doorway, doesn't it?
Went you no problem at
Back
all.
here. Imoen. What the heck? Go. Oh, she's over encumbered. Here.
I have had to drop what you gave me. I have only 2 arms and no more space.
Alright, I think that's it. Read about the mana bow, then we'll call it an episode once I get to the corner of the map. So now we're done here until we progress the story. I need to remember to grab Wilson when I go back to town. I want to bring him back to the camp. Who to leave behind, though? Maybe we'll drop off Mazzy? Yeah, that's probably for the best. Alright. First, though... Mana bow +4. Kestsa was given this longbow many years ago by the Cloud Wizards as reward for his exemplary service in the Alcatla City Guard. He was tireless in bringing to justice those who unlawfully used magic. The bow served him well in his cause, granting resistance to damage from arcane energy. 20% magic damage resist, that's really good. Though her current bow is better. Well, it's a +4. But it doesn't require ammunition either. I don't know. I'll probably hold on to that. At the very least, tuck it away for right now. Remember that I have it. Alright, gonna call it here. Next episode, we'll head back to... Well, we'll go to the Wild Forest first, find the cats. And then we'll go to Alcatla and deal with the stuff there. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.